All right, folks, we're gonna go over some guard retention / guard recovery drill so that you're not lying on your back like a beached whale in jiu-jitsu, because we all know we've been there. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the faster drill first, which is called a leg pummel. So my partner's gonna throw my legs to the side, and I'm gonna cover the guard before they can get back in. So I'm gonna take the outside foot and post it on their hip just as kind of like a block, and then I'm gonna lift my butt up and pull my other foot through. And then if she does it on the other side, this is here, just like that. So we'll turn a little bit so you can see it from another angle. It's like this. She throws feet to the side. I go around like that. So that's the faster one. One thing that you want to pay attention to when you're doing it is, like, when I'm here, if I post my foot on her hip and then I go to bring this leg in, I don't want to leave my butt like on the ground. I do want to lift it up so that there's like less drag on the mats. If you kind of leave your hips like on the mats, it's kind of like Velcro, where it's like there's more friction, so it's actually harder to move quickly. So you want to lift your hips up. If you go that way, then they can. So if I'm moving like this with my butt on the mats, it's different than with my butt off the mats, and it keeps her back a little bit more. So when you're doing the leg pummel and she throws the legs to the side, when I go to post here and block, I'm going to lift my hips up and bring the other foot in. Okay, so the next guard recovery, guard retention drill that we're going to do is called the Granby. And I think a few things that you can do to help your body like start to understand the mechanics of this, because it's a little bit more tricky, is get used to an inverted guard or like inverted roll. So like if I'm here, coming up this way, like that, inverted roll, like this. And like a backward shoulder roll. So if I was like here sitting and I'm gonna go over this shoulder, I kind of come back like that. So those are two like solo type drills, like you could do in like a warm up or something like that to get your body used to this. But in the actual Granby drill, if I use Brooke, so if she's trying to pass my guard, we'll put you like a little bit more this way. Yeah. So here, if she puts my feet to the side here and then kind of steps this foot in to block my hip, like she's almost past. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post on this outside leg and come up on my shoulder, almost like I'm going inverted, but not quite. So I'm here, and then I like to grab the foot here, and then I'm going to roll towards her, kind of like a half circle, and then re-guard right here. And then if we back up, we'll do it on the other side. Here. So she throws, she steps her foot in, I post this foot out, and I lift my butt up, I'm posted on my shoulder, right? I've got the foot, and I roll back in, okay? So let's do that a few more times. I think that might, from this angle, would be helpful too. So if they throw the feet, she steps in, and then I like to grab the foot mostly because it keeps my hips closer to them, and if I don't grab the foot, it's not necessarily wrong or anything. That's just a preference. It pulls me in tight, and like I like to just try doing sweeps from there once I re-guard, because if you can hit it faster, then usually it takes them by surprise, which is usually when you can snag something, right? So the hand grab on the foot isn't necessary, but it's a preference, and I really have found it to be helpful just because they can't step back or move that foot wherever they want it, and it has set me up quite often for like the tripod sweep or sickle sweep. So yeah, and you can check out a video that we have on that on the YouTube channel as well. And those are the two drills. If you have any questions, then you can comment below. But yeah, like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.